In today's video, we're going to continue our discussion of role-based access controls in the Nerdio Manager for WVD, and we'll focus specifically on the desktop admin role and its capabilities. So let's take a look at the users and roles section of the Nerdio Manager for WVD. I'm currently logged in as a WVD admin, which is the only user role that will be able to make changes to the users and role assignment. And you can see here I've added a user called NMW Tester with the desktop admin role to the Acme Corp production WVD tenant. I can edit these assignments, or I can remove this assignment if I wanted to, and then the user would lose access to the environment. But what I would like to do right now is show you what this looks like from the user's perspective. So here we have the user NMW Tester logged into the Nerdio Manager for WVD using the same URL as I was using as the administrator. And the user can see that there is one tenant that's available to them. It's called the Acme Corp production tenant right here. The user can see all of the host pools in the environment, and the options that are on the left side are limited. That is because a desktop admin user can control user assignment to individual host pools. So they're able to go into the manage users section, and they're also able to send a message to the users. But as you can see, there isn't an add host pool button, which would normally be seen here if you were a WVD admin. Now, you can see the configuration of the host pools, but there is no way to make changes to any of the options. I cannot configure auto scaling, and I cannot make any other changes to the host pool configuration other than managing the user assignment and managing remote apps publishing options inside of the host pool. So this really is limiting the user as far as what they can do, and they can also manage the hosts. If they click on manage hosts, you can see they see the status of the host, and they can power on, power off, or restart individual session hosts within the environment. So let's imagine they know that this particular session host is having an issue and is frozen. They can log in as their desktop admin role, and they can restart that particular host. They can also take one and put it in drain mode by deactivating it right here, and they'll be able to make those types of changes. The other thing the user who's a desktop admin can do is manage user sessions. These user sessions are tenant-wide, so this is for the entire Acme production tenant right here. They can then make changes to these sessions by logging them off, sending them a message, or disconnecting them, or even using the shadow session option if the session happens to be active. And finally, the other option they have is management of desktop images. So they could come in here and they could turn on and off desktop images, log into them, and make changes, and then click the power off and set as image button. So that is the desktop admin role. In future videos, we're going to take a look at the other roles available in the new role-based access control in the Nerdio Manager for WVD.